Sorry about that, everyone. It's clear that from today, we have a long road ahead of us. But here we are today, taking the first steps of a long journey to make this city truly safe for biking.
Yeah.
Change isn't immediate, we know this. But I don't want to come back from college to the same city I've been biking in for the past 10 years of my life. I want to come back to not dodging cars and worrying about doors opening and slamming into them. It's clear we need real change. With gas-powered cars being phased out by 2035, we need green transportation alternatives. We need real change now. We need to give people options other than cars, and we need to make it as easy as possible for people to pick up their bikes. I imagine a world where your elementary age students, as we have some here today holding up signs, can bike to school and you don't have to worry that they'll end up a splatter on a car's bumper. I imagine a world where my kids won't have to see any painted white bikes locked to a road sign. I want to see people replace their car keys with bike lock keys. I want people to be able to bike to work without worrying about being killed in the process. I want a truly safe New York, and we do not have it today. I've had my fair share of close calls with bikes, and every single person I've talked to at every tabling event has too. One time, I was biking down the road in Flatbush, biking down a painted lane, so-called bike lane. And I was biking, and there was a car parked in the lane, and I had to swerve to avoid it. And as I was doing so, a car lays on the horn from behind me, as I had no other choice, so I got a little, rightfully so I think, angry at him, and I looked back at him, and as I looked back to pay my attention to the road, there was another car double parked right in front of me. I ended up slamming into the back of it and flying over my handlebars. This is unacceptable. There are too many cars parked in the bike lanes, and it's clear that cops do not care, as they are the main perpetrators. These are our enforcement. This is the enforcement of our laws, and they are a role model for everyone in the city as to what laws we need to follow. And they show a clear message that they do not care, and this must be changed. We need a bike culture in New York like Denmark's, a place where almost everyone owns a bike. And when their first thought about how to get somewhere is by bike. The Tube does all this by separating bikes and cars and creating true bike safety. The structures that need to be repurposed sit currently rotting in their predominantly lower income neighborhoods with less of a voice, and they sit there detracting from their communities. The Tube envisions to give back and repurpose these structures, bringing foot traffic and real modes of transportation where transportation is limited and necessary. Most of the current bike lanes are predominantly focused in more wealthy and white neighborhoods. This needs to change. We need bike equality for all. It's unfair that people are neglected due to their geographical zoning. Your zoning shouldn't dictate your access to transportation.
It should not.
All New Yorkers have the right to true, safe, unrestricted transportation. Our Democratic mayoral nominee, Eric Adams, understands this. He seems to be a rising hero for New York bikers. His vision for a bike highway is inspirational, and he, as a biker himself, understands the struggle of being a New York City biker. He's committed to biking to work every day of his mayoralty, and he will truly begin to see just how messed up this city is. Adams' vision is incredibly progressive. He's written op-eds about transforming a segment of the BQE into green space for bikers and pedestrians. Plus, of course, his bicycle highway plan, which we fully support and hope to make a reality. This incredible progressive plan provides a new hope for the leadership of our city, and we need bold, decisive action now, before it is too late. Thank you, everybody, and thank you guys for coming out today, showing yourself